man with a...
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. Farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, yeah, clearly.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful, is it?
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No.
She was here. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find...
I'll do everything I can, of course.
What say you we up over to a brothel?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that.
Near the crane. Second bridge.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway.
Stop. Hear that?
The fool didn't break it till I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a man. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Finger's gonna issue an order. Ban us from having our fun. Says to the suffer. Whereas the cunts just dream of getting cloud.
Should have run. There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here.
Free City of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre of Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. that Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim to...
Maybe some...
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Bran.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here.
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all...
All right.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Happened to faultish again?
Where do you think you're going? Warehouse job won't wait, you know.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well? 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 Now we wait for them to scurry.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Master...
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconcile.
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So,
How do you know I found her?
you didn't answer my question.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it.
I don't generally leg it.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't have...
Take my advice, mute.
Thanks for the advice. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave.
Will kill you.
How long you gonna make me wait?
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have the pain to trap like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not...
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live. And... Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first...
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. It's like...
It was nice to see.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by.
All right.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen? Do you like it here?
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier, of those de Jonkiers, yes.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been...
Father always said, all ought to know your
I'm looking for
You've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside.
Why do you need to know that?
I bought this property a short while.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling.
Not interested in...
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know...
I'd like to go in...
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. Put it down, please.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
The way you play, well, it's only ever fun for you.
That's 'cause you're a dullard. All you...
You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here...
A deal?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe...
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend.
I don't hear that often.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't...
Who are you? Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw... I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream...
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dream...
And you managed to wake me. I feel...
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much.
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Got a godling in your house. Name's Sarah, and she's an ornery little thing. Left her alone, but thought I should tell you about her.
I thank you for being candid. could you rid me of this beast?
You can do it yourself. Just burn some burdock in the oven. She's sure to run.
I will not wage war on a beast, large or small. Piss on the godling, piss on the house. I must merely find a fool. The truth is,
Oh! Hey!
I ought to never let your side in. Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Child to Skilligan. I believe I see a challenger who seeks to subdue the pile driver. When I'm done with you, you'll fall beauty.
Just so we're clear, when you lose, you can't claim you don't got the points.
A witcher? Oh,
Indeed. Going on...
not just some voyage. Across the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my...
Well.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. I time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on.
Land.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, but...
Sounds fine. See you there.
Where you going?
You'll look fucking amazing on top of me.
Mind the guards.
Starving in prison.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before. Let alone...
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that,
What do you see in your dream?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves. To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you...
Ciri. The woman's name. Ciri was orphaned. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing it. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable.
I see. Do you...
Yes.
In that case, I'm...
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first... We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt... I found her at Stygga Castle. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by... It was the first time she...
These memories, they're intense.
more.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilf. There was still tension in the air. I tried to do something, but... a boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. That was the last time I...
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Yes.
All right.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked... Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that... Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already...
By destiny.
by something more.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. She... travels between worlds. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling, and that Ciri carries immense power.
I see.
Yeah. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah. I remember Ciri having trouble. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. I know it took her a while to gain control.
I see.
No.
Naturally, I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so care for.
Let's continue.
Make yourself comfortable, and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer wasn't in Nova. Triss was, but Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left in the road.
The Rosemary Time?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find...
Not for a voyage through those waters.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit... Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slut. Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Take this.
Well, that's what I call lord.
You can gather it here, or...
You look familiar.
Ooh. Oh. Ah.
Want a smack?
Youth these days, they're brain.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
And tramp. We fix it.
No.
God, piece of
Said I've come to the wrong place. But he said I don't.
Oh, Temple Guard lets even you into the city.
I miss a woman's touch.
Mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
Stand to see those mugs anyway.
I never come back, you stinking scat. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Here to join me?
With pleasure.
We can't kill him!
Come on.
Rumble time!
No! days of war. Yeah, almost like we never left Verdun.
Leg it!
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters. From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's...
That's what I'm We should divide these somehow. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you? And you figure that's enough.
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Still here? Looking for...
Just checking to see that everything's in...
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask... Though well she knows the touch...
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baron.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chamber.
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects. Examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue. Dwarf.
Dwarf. Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation.
How dare she reject the great bard in...
More than one, it seems. Weak word has it her dad's not...
A figure most rare. You want...
Nah.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine.
Well...
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Let's dance.
Together now! Kill the horse!
Covered in blood, all of it.
No need to thank.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm great.
Don't know if...
I don't... Wait, I know.
When you kicked Dandelion out, Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Nowhere.
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That
Ouch. What did he do?
same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the...
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends that... I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all...
Thanks. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be...
Dean? Fuck. What do you expect in this climate?
Well,
I'm a friend of Dandelion's. Looking for...
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need some...
You, Elial?
Yes?
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
I know this is none of my business.
Why do I dress up? As a child, I became a tailor instead. I'm a Redanian countess wonder. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even...
I managed. What did you and
let me think. Had an ordinary... If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the... In fact, he desperately wished to...
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, but as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive.
Really?
Radovid sucks.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your...
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest...
Those armies across the river. Worrying. I must resolve matters quickly and leave.
I chased the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Writhing and slippery the bugger, as quick as a tomcat. What do you want?
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me.
I
hope you realise what you've got yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's art. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Would... Stop, Lord. Fight. Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's...
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he...
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. Racket! You're quick! two swords when you can barely handle one?
Mistake.
Yeah! Stop gloating and fight! Why, damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private...
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about...
We've picked up a few things. What would...
Changing subjects. Bet
We've picked...
Emperor continuing to push north.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much.
Why not? Wonder how the war's going. Any up?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest. And they say the city's treasuries
Dandelion X.
Strange? It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna! What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats?
Dying of bored. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business dealings in Novigrad. He's a member of the Trick, takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, the task fell to the poet Dandelion. Edna!
Been a pleasure.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Fuck her up and kiss my ass!
A deserter,
Greetings! You here for
Got a meeting with Rose.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson.
Curious what my wife would say.
First they killed my son, now they'll throw us out into the
Ah, no, she's a beauty.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear...
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak...
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher?
Well,
On our way, then.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. for horses too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Is Molly a whore?
Pardon?
I did come here to see...
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. Know anything about the chestnut?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian. And the bay hails from...
Seem to know your horse.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my fine...
Why not? Radovid's encamped nearby.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then.
Riders, ready!
Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! Don't spare the horse! Come on, Witcher! Let's see what you're made of! Don't spare the horse!
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For that?
Now, could I talk?
Ah, yeah, the portly young woman.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
I'm Molly, my lord.
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always...
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your...
Of course. He came to borrow...
What? Why'd he need it?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't...
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all.
Mm-hmm. Different mother...
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her.
These packages. Any chance they were trunks?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a traveling...
Exceptionally. And very loving as...
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her.
Any
Cool.
What?
Said...
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before... Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etching.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etch...
Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Ah, Geralt, there you are.
No, actually...
As you will.
No, thank you.
Oh! In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Geralt, over here.
Nilfgaardian regiment always
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. Finally, let's...
We were supposed to train, not...
I know, Geralt. Now stop
Arr!
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open...
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt.
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you...
By the way, how'd you...
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible...
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know...
All right.
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will... Can't be far.
Elven blood, eh?
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones. It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie...
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low. And...
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that...
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt.
Bitch. No lollygagging.
awfully suspicious to me, tramp. Oh.
Oh!
You see in the dark, and you're studying.
Excuse me.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in...
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not?
Got this cracking in the spine.
Think the Blackmans will let us go back to Maracay?
What now?
So much work.
Like as not.
My
How
daddy's
do
a
you
witch
know?
hunter.
Mum
Chases
says
old
that if he
crows.
but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. And this one's got a fever.
Now can we talk?
Yes.
I know you saw Dan.
Oh, yes.
He read you his poems.
No. We peruse the...
Maybe... No?
Mould. That was his interest.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusual...
Really? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but...
No.
Gee up! The snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed.
Sorry, don't know much about... See Dandelion?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline, but he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's...
Thanks for...
Are you a wizard?
Got this cracking in the spine. So much work.
What?
Interesting.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
You seen the...
Right.
How's business?
Don't touch me. Hey!
How you go with this, Igor?
I was fluffing about minding my own business when suddenly he points at me.
Right, but no right takes you're a big...
Well, you wanted braids.
But I didn't want my hair pulled.
Can't have one without the other.
Then I don't want... Witcher? Kareen, look who's come.
Live here together now. Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil was as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
What happened to faulty sticky?
Everyone knows you're a quiver on your back. Hurt souls.
Eternal fire, why, Bobby?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? Sure to start talking any day.
Nice bird.
So, how'd you do? Learn?
Tell me
A few bruises and otherwise, not much a note. He wasn't staying with any of... What are you waiting for?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also, thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my...
What's she supposedly like?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently.
That means it's Priscilla. Ah.
Who's this?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of...
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his...
I think he fell in love.
Dandelion in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire.
All right. Guess
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the King.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Once the book is on stuff.
I praise you with all my heart.
I miss a woman's touch.
From now on, assume your every move.
Fuck me.
Oh!
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
your tender caress to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are, rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace, you flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this.
Squabbles and rows again.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone.
Save, you say? He murdered for...
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta.
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splend.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault,
Sheepdip.
and I've not seen him since.
Reuven.
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left.
Sounds like a lame rock.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner...
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora.
Any idea what got into him?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think. I've asked after him everywhere. But it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring...
Biggest prick in Novigrad.
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others...
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that to...
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's...
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor...
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might...
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Do you seek to get me drunk, sir?
If I was seeking to get you drunk,
bastard.
you would not be drinking Glyphs.
Spend all night spanking balls.
Duty
So
calls.
tired, you're positive.
My man's a sword swinger too.
No loitering round here.
What's he doing here?
Anybody there?
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's
Busy?
entertaining important.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving to...
Very well.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave it.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
Just to get them to shut up. Don't find any message. Report to the back. To the dragon now to stand it in peace.
Uh-huh. Yes?
Easy, Cleaver.
Horson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when and only... Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is
good to see you.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop.
Got something to discuss with Dijkstra.
I think he can wait.
Yeah, probably can. Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell. Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my...
Son Junior,
Leave one alive!
together now. Kill the horse.
Up one time! Got it!
Stop walking into his sword!
Damn it! We had been fought harder than that!
Take him from the back. Damn it. Kill the horse.
Guess you will think that!
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the...
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our...
Who pranced in right before the attack. Let's give him a chance.
How are you, Reuben? Disappeared for a few years.
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time...
What?
Sought oneness with nature. But I missed civilization, so I'm back.
Not gonna introduce me?
Good thing happens not here. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs?
I'm looking.
What do you want?
Junior's gonna help me.
Horson's not helped a soul.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked... Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chance, so by all means, you sit here, soak, and you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna...
Any clue?
Siggy, it's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people.
Leave you to it, then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow,
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see...
If you're any cleaner for it...
It healed poorly. I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my...
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in... For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of...
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm?
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to...
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Pretty clear you and...
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by... Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's action.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of...
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them
But we just need to stay out of each other's ways. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as... Suppose you could always search...
Where's Jim?
Near the temple. Horston's got naught to do with a casino of...
Arena sounds...
Sewers beneath Gildorf. But... Now, Junior loves a good fight.
Mentioned Horson's got a house.
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side.
See if I can't find...
Do what you will. Just be cautious.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, and if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well.
You in contact with...
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him.
Never quite forgave you for...
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything.
Philippa?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's...
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From master spy to master criminal.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about me.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of...
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself, and thus far.
Listen, Dandelion's missing.
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the pot.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn...
Seem a bit prickly. Something...
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot...
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause.
Yes, you moron.
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my...
Yeah. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to act...
Maybe I can...
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. Be so kind as to follow me. Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now!
Bart, mad. Bart makes you...
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt.
Where'd you get
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camp.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling?
But I bumpy horses.
Don't seem to have trouble.
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other...
But God!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connection.
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club. For reasons that should be obvious. I prefer it if my...
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Vijit.
But sorry.
Fine.
You're not exactly bursting with...
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. All right. Ought to look around. But first...
I'm all in.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual...
How much was it all worth?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fit.
Know you too well for that. Just
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies...
Shiny!
Take it the thieves got in
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom! Hole. But look, won't go.
Bad mushrooms?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead.
Yes.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah.
Bart, you...
Bart through hole. Want see boom.
Now.
Boom.
Boom!
I'll elaborate. Explosion.
Gotten pretty good at communicating.
Lots of prior
Try to track it.
Of course. I had this lummox fonts, thick enough not to...
What happened?
Lad tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubble. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value me own.
Mind describing this something?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewers thick was...
Must have noticed something.
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis.
Should look around this.
Have a few vials left. Got the formula, too.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're not... Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Pipes, great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Shouldn't go any further without taking that fine grating. Couldn't push much through that.
Getting harder to breathe.
Witcher's potions were vile. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Drowners. Of course. Definitely came through here. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Yet another shiny ball. Keep it down any more than the other guy. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat. Got a minute? Done. Examined every nook.
Well?
Found a second corpse. One of the thieves.
A beautiful death.
Not much.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was...
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very...
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure on.
Yeah. A cart drop...
Seems to me a bomb.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in...
Recognized some ingredients by their...
Sugar. Geralt, I'm in no...
Nor am I. Just saying what I've...
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfur.
Didn't know you were versed enough.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to... Know anything else about this bomb?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe.
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to wreck...
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which...
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of get...
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous...
Really?
About as much... All right. You inspect...
Nothing here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah. Bomb.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop, chop.
By the way, what about
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious.
How can you be so
Witches know they're monsters.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once, too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the... Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible.
Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family...
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator? Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt...
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as a...
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel...
Wonderful.
What's he doing here?
Novigrad is a state of mind. Understand?
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
I was off then, at the brothel all the night.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. Footprints. A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres. .45 to Set. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandel. You must flee. Footsteps. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein. Stain. Wyvern oil. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything...
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything...
Bullshit.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your... But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to...
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terrible.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his credit.
Strange. I had no idea
he was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
All right, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens...
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge...
Take it you learned this by peering into...
Maybe.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in... Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my not...
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit.
Doubt Menge will admit...
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits, namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter.
In other words, you're...
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we...
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say. But we've strayed from our topic.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire.
All right, see.
What's going on here?
Well, another freak.
You'll not find it anywhere else.
Just how far south?
Nothing hurts as much as life.
The eternal fire will guide us.
You copper, look, we've got a plan.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mina could use a bit of paint and spack.
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on.
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Merigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No.
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free...
Yes.
No, can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry, but I've made my decision, and I...
Fine. Let's say they take the bait.
Might not work. Manga's scum, but you have to admit...
Always found that annoying in fanatics.
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge, or about Philippa.
Wait.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No. Not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great.
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though.
Still gotta bet.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do.
Can't promise.
I'm still asking you to.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
On the Alfor?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Merigold? Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they...
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of...
You're done jesting, Merigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Hands off.
What did you say?
Yeah, I sensed it. Knew we couldn't trust him. Witcher, witch. One and the same.
So they can burn at one and the same stick.
We'll deal with it.
Spread out! Go back to her! Eternal fire! It's only a witcher!
Show me what you got.
I think that's all of them. I must say, trickery and deceit, not your strong...
True. I prefer straightforward.
Yeah. Fight first, ask question. We should search the office. Maybe we can find some I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start... Well?
Find anything?
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait,
What is it?
the key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
I found a letter to Menge from someone important. A spy,
A spy?
Take a look.
Drop boxes. Secret signals. Yeah. Strong stench of spycraft here.
Bet he does. Letter explains how to
Maybe Dijkstra can help. He knows
everything.
I'm not so sure.
Key to a vault? No address? Why do I
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on us.
Meaning glass is half full?
Of something strong. Be glad to. Just This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam. Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and definitely not now. Come by later when you have a moment? I'd appreciate it.
You there, Mr. Reuven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the...
Didn't see it anywhere. And 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
Spare me.
Geralt, do all you...
What do you mean?
You lied to... again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information.
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So I take it you've still no idea what happened?
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess. Signs his name, Yammerlak.
A ruined house in Far Corners. Give the signal, and he'll show up there the same day.
Probably shouldn't ask, but... Dijkstra.
I draw it all from the...
Your sarcasm. It gets tired.
I've far worse qualities than... And a final humble plea. Don't...
Brought it to me to launder. Wonder
You'll look fucking amazing on top of me.
Careful.
What's he doing? What's he doing here?
Away again. Damn it, lost my way again.
Eternal fire, Father of all, hear my prayer,
Witcher.
grant my plea. Bring my husband back to health. He's a good man, honest, righteous, eternal fire. You're my only hope.
Must be the Dropbox.
What I ask
Gave the signal.
no offering.
Spies should show up in Far Corners before midnight.
Eternal fire, please.
Move on.
Don't buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
There must be order.
I think I'm in love.
Free! The dungeon! That's where you belong!
The thinking customer will see right around the best deals this side of the pond.
And?
Oh, Witcher. No. Said I'll come to the wrong place.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the...
How do you know I'm a wit?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakama.
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of a neck.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently...
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you?
Looking for a good...
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all just...
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and...
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come.
Quite a collection.
Thank you.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel.
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much...
I see. Someone...
Not officially, though... All supplies go...
Ernst Van Horn.
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely
Other methods?
A bit of slander here. Buying business debt cheaply and taking over there.
Is that how he did?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town...
Tried to negotiate?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. But I shan't complain. Dumpling...
You miss the heat of the forge.
Those rogues of the underworld control all...
Want me...
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo.
It's just... He demanded an inordinately large share of the profits.
Could I choose something from...
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit...
I don't know. Criminal underworld.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be...
Fine.
Splendid.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Ah. All right. Ah!
Help me, boy. What do I do?
One day, a mother found her infant dying at her side. Despair gripped her and sought to find a medic. Fortunately, her husband...
miss a woman's touch. State your origin.
The
Eternal Fire.
Wars on there, sir.
Velen's a hive of...
Was the dwarves who wants to make sure the pricklicker's not here? Hey, the shite. Hey, you look how
Nice
we've got
razors you got there.
Greetings.
Ah, you're Reuven's mate, aren't you?
Looking for Junior.
Welcome to the Horse and Hunters.
Know where I can find him?
No.
Bloody man.
Just came here, polite and all, to invite Horson Jr. to a...
You in charge?
What's it to you? Got my... Hired the Witcher as my debt collector? Come on. Was the dwarves who popped Snow White's cherry. Fuck, sure, blame that on us too.
Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap. Nothing interesting here. Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap.
You see in the dark, and you're sturdy. I can find road slipper and... Hey, you look a wee bit pale.
All roads lead to my hut.
The Eternal Fire will guide
No thieves, fools.
My wife's mum's an old succubus. Great mother.
Any news from the Zima?
Loitering round here.
Trusted
the woman on the Eternal.
Orson's men raided the Putrid Grove.
Master pissed off me.
Why are you even it?
Same reason anyone comes here.
Invite only.
I think you're about to...
By all means.
And you.
Luck be with you.
Strange.
Just need to play one more time. I'll be your back.
You've no
left. Another word out of you and I'll take you upstairs.
No be touch your stomping ground.
Cards lining up today?
A mutant? What the hell's a... See any drowned dead?
Not hunting Shitzards.
Oh.
Who?
You know, I don't know. They crushed his head before I could get a good look. Man swimming. Horson's always been touchy.
But this is going...
Really gotta talk to...
I don't know. Wait a moment. Gentlemen, this here rogue wishes to speak...
Keep it together, then!
Not bad.
Leave him to me! Eye for an eye! Die, fool! Listen, kill him!
Should look around. Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me? You alive?
Don't think...
Don't intend?
Who the hell are you?
It's all right now.
Will you...
What's your name?
Rico.
Why are you here?
What's it look like? God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well...
So what have you...
Horson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. God. I'll lay low until things settle. Bedlam will learn you helped me. See him. He's sure to reward you.
Wonder if Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
It's a waste of words.
Hell, save me. You heard. No pain.
Greetings. I want my chance in the arena.
Come in. There you go. What the bloody hell was...
A bout of sudden sincerity.
Corridor, then left.
Come on, get ready. Oh!
I am ready. Losers get paid anything.
Swords? Wise.
Losers get
Not
carted
safe
off to the
round
cemetery.
Remember our deal?
Slightly about
Switch
you.
this sword for the rusty. You need to hold on for a moment.
I'll hold on a minute.
Not yours.
Got that twinge in me back again.
There's your coin.
That's it.
You all right?
Agreed on more.
Who pays
Take
us
it
death?
while I'm giving it.
Where you walking, dimwit?
Kel! Kel! There we grab brother. Still not safe at night. Live, eh?
I need work.
Kel!
What can you do?
Good with a sword. Wouldn't scoff it.
And who here would you...
Kel! Kel!
Orson Jr.'s made a load of it.
Junior can take care of himself. You needn't fret, but I can't help wonder how you know this plot.
Heard it does. That's...
Forget you heard of Junior.
Kel!
Keep...
Not your hireling. Won't...
Kel!
You're not my hireling, that's true. But so uppity. Afraid you need to die.
Son of a
Not too late to surrender.
Kill the horse.
Good. Should search this area.
Kill the horse. Eye for an eye.
Life you gotta take. Donkey is fact.
Beg your pardon? Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the walls. Leave me be. Buzz off.
That hurts! Mister, why are your eyes so strange? Is it true elves make soup out of kids?
You all right? You're pale as death.